Stormwind EX, and it's a shooter. It's a 2D shooter in the classic vein, and wow, the graphics are smoking hot.
Yeah.
Especially that molten lava, that's super hot. Ha! Super hot. So, you don't see 2D shooters like this very often, and when you do, they're like these NES graphics. But then there's a game like this where it comes along and it's like, wow, you don't see shooters of this quality. And
it's actually different from most.
It does play differently. Like, it kind of reminds me of like, what if, it kind of looks a bit like, to me, Ikaruga, but like along a 2D plane.
Yeah.
Now,
it kind of makes me think more like there's obviously like some game like R-Type or R-Zone.
Yeah, well, it's
like
just a throwback to that. And like, just there's a lot going on the screen, but not too much.
But it's basically like, what if the power-ups you picked up were actually your hits, your lives?
Yeah, which I'm not sure if I've actually seen that so much. Like, usually if you get hit once, you lose your power-up or you're gone.
Yeah, but with this, if you get hit or you accidentally overcharge your system, you only just lose that power-up. And if you lose all three of them, then you lose a life.
I feel like the backgrounds, I don't know if I was distracted by the background so much or like everything, the particles on the screen. I just felt like sometimes like there was so much going on, I found it kind of tricky to like tell like what would hit me and what wouldn't. I don't know. I don't claim to be like a super
shoot 'em up expert.
Yeah, shoot 'em up expert. But the other thing I thought when I played this, it's really cool looking. Music's really interesting. I found it wasn't too difficult. We did play on easy, so even for easy, it was a little bit of a challenge.
Yeah, especially since I gamed over on level 1. Yeah. It was only with our teamwork that we actually made it to the first bit of level 3.
What I thought was weird was I thought there would be a lot more enemies, and like later on it got like a bit more dense. Yeah, it just at the first wave, like it felt like there were 2 or 3 enemies, and then like that was the end of that part of the level. I thought it was like kind of like super light, which
super
light, and I'm not sure if were there infinite continues. I don't think so.
There were no.
You just restart the level, I think. But
you restart from the very beginning at the game.
Yeah, the level.
No, the game.
The game was it? Okay. So it is.
But we only played like the arcade mode. There's also like mission mode as well.
Yeah. We didn't. The mission mode's probably like a bit, maybe more forgiving.
Yeah, because it's like basically each level is sectioned off as like an individual. We chose arcade mode for nostalgia's sake.
Yeah. Well, the thing with these shoot 'em ups is usually there aren't a lot of levels. I don't see any extra options. Usually there's not, like, unless there's DLC. Like, there's a Darius game on Steam, and it's got like a crap ton of DLC. We haven't played it yet, but I'd say like just in terms of fun, like these games you have to practice if you really want to get good. They're not always super hard. They're not always super easy, but I'd say like this one's one of the better ones, especially on Steam. I'd probably give it like an 8.5.
Oh yeah, this gets an 8 for me.
Yeah, it's like probably the most polished shoot 'em up I've seen in years. To give you an idea of like how well polished this is, like just in terms of appearance, in terms of fun, I thought it was fun. I'm not sure if I would rank it like as a classic. It's up there, seemingly from what I remember of R-Type and other shooters.
It definitely feels like
I think a 2-player mode would be cool. I didn't see that though.
Yeah.
I was kind of disappointed with that.
But then again, it would be good, but I doubt it like for this genre.
The balance, yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Did you have any criticisms? Or I think it's like $20 or $25. So I mean, it's a little bit pricey for a shoot 'em up. But some come as 10, but like considering the amount of polish this game, I feel like the $20 or so, it's pretty fair.
Yeah, I don't have any huge criticisms. I actually don't think there's any criticism. So by default, it should get a 10 out of 10 because, it's flawless, but
Well, it could be short. We don't know, but
could be short.
Yeah.
I give it like that's why I'm not giving it a 10. I'm giving it like 8 just to be nice.
Okay, nice 8. Yeah, so I mean, if you're not into this genre, then you probably won't be interested by this.
But if you are interested in
this,
shoot 'em ups,
you'll be like, oh, I've been waiting for this for years.
yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
Is it like comparable to Astabreed?
It's not a con game.
Keep on.
Astabreed's good, but there's too much text. There's no text to this. And when they were talking, by the way, I had no idea what they were saying, but it was like beep 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 beep. It reminded me of Star Fox. Like beep 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 beep. And then they stopped talking for like 2 minutes, and I was like, okay, I have no idea what they chattered about. So
keep on gaming.
okay, I gotta go storm the wind.